Hello everyone, welcome to episode 32 of the Ashes Cricket Player Career Mode with Joe Root, and today we continue our innings in the Yorkshire and Nottinghamshire match. We're on 65 for 62, and Sean Marsh is 46 for 53 not out. We're just starting the third day of the first class match at Headingley. It's 10:30, and Soddy's going to be bowling the first of 100 overs today to ourselves. Good defensive shot to open the day. If this is your first Ashes cricket video you're watching of mine, I'd recommend you go back through the playlist because there's lots of good cricket that we've played so far. But if you are an avid viewer of the series and you've watched many episodes, feel free to stick around. 2 shots faced and no runs so far, unfortunately. If you were here for Tuesday's episode, you will remember that we did struggle against the spinners, but we've got a very good partnership going on. The partnership's 107 now with Sean Marsh. An Aussie and an Englishman. Who would have thought, eh? But much like we did at the end of the last episode, we're just going to defend against this spinner. Because, as I said last episode, I feel like I'm repeating myself because I'm recording this straight after. Who said that? See, I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. I'd rather have my strike rate to be low than be out. They're trying to tempt us to hit a shot here, I know they are. And I'm going to be built right into that temptation. Luckily though, it comes off the pad. That was a bit of a weird animation. Marsh back in, and he's got to his 50 it looks like. There we go, 50 off 59, oh for Christ's sake. Why are we backing the ball that Soddy's going to bowl? Marsh ended up surpassing us next. That's a nice shot, and that's just gone straight to the fielder. Probably, is it Slar brother Billy Root there? Oh no, it's Smith. Where's Billy? Billy's at backwards point. Alright, Muck. Oh dear. Right, in comes Soddy again. That's a nice shot. This is going to be our first runs we've actually scored against the spinner. Should be a boundary. And it is. We've got 4. Thank goodness for that. Our first runs of the day, unbelievably. Sure that'll G the crowd. Lovely. Now we're getting to it. Another 4. Just means we can relax a little bit now in this over. But Soddy put the ball right to our offside. And we went, thank you very much, pal. We're going to whack that one straight to the boundary. The fielder running after it. But he ain't going to catch that. 4 more. Good stuff. And this partnership has been absolutely fantastic now. Just going to defend that one. Seems daft not to. 2 left and 8 scored off this over. If we don't lose our wicket, it's a very, very good over, considering my record against spinners. 1 more to survive. This seems ridiculous. It's like sudden death against the spinner. 1 more to go. We've done it, I think. There we go. We defended. We've survived. 8 off the over, off 6 deliveries. And I can't complain with that. Just let us in at some point, Marsh, against the fast bowler. Cheers, mate. A single there. And we're back in against Hutton. Isn't it lovely to see a bowl actually running up? Right, here we go. There we go. See, that's more like it. And we've got to go for the single there. We can't risk getting Marsh out just so he can play against the fast bowler. That would be ridiculous. That's something I'd probably actually do. But Marsh gets free there. And that means we're back on strike. Got to defend that one. Jesus! What? We're out. How has that happened? Well, we're out for 74. How on earth has that happened? That seemed to happen so quick. Oh my god, look at that midget in the corner. Deary me. How did that happen? Let's watch it back. That's an unlucky dismissal, that is. So the bowler comes in. Bit of a bouncer, granted. We defend it, and it just goes straight in the line of that fielder. Brilliant catch from Smith. And unfortunately, that's it for our innings. Well, the partnership was over 100. And to be quite honest, we've done all we can. A little bit unfortunate way to go out, but hopefully we don't completely, well, lose it now. And hopefully Lees can get a good score. That's a good way to start with a single. And I'd back Marsh to get to 100. Why not? Big shame though that we're not going to be taking any further part in this innings. Which is good though, as part of being a career player. Because you really get the sense of being the one player. Marsh out for 84. Lee's gone for 10. Rhodes gone for 15. Bairstow gone for 45. And we are going to be all out for 330 something, I think that is. Which actually is a decent result. 329 we're all out for. Plunkett's gone for 32. Bairstow doing well. Willie being a little bit disappointing. But Jake Ball taking 3 wickets. Soddy taking 2. Patterson with 2. Mulaney with 1. And Hutton with 1. With leaning run out by Alex Hales. So how many do they need? They need 323 to win this match. Can we keep them out? Let's hope so, eh? Right, tactics, simulate. Let's just simulate. Stop at a wicket or our career player. They've lost 1. Plunkett gets 1. Willie's got another 1. Pujara's got... Well, Pujara's out. Now our brother Billy Root's out. Mulaney's gone for a duck. Vessel's gone cheap. This is going to be tight. Okay. They've got one wicket left. 250 for 9. They need 423. We should have this covered. Should. We're in the slips. That's a nice shot there from Soddy. Let's have a run about, shall we? Go on, I'll pick that one up, mate. No, I'm only joking. Dear me, running towards that. Right, marathon from Root. Right, let's stop at a wicket or 5 overs. Blimey, they're still going, are they? Finally, Soddy's gone. And we've won by a very narrow margin there of 22 runs. A win to win. But that's a very narrow margin. We've beaten Nottinghamshire in the 4th day of the test match. Our 74 there was a very good score. In the first innings, a duck. So we needed that 70-odd score just to prove to ourselves, man, that we're a half-decent batsman. Let's have a look at the standings, though. Very good stuff. Very pleased with that. Bit unfortunate the way we got out, but it didn't matter in the end because we won by just over 20. But that was close. But I think Nottinghamshire, if I remember rightly, are in the top 2 as well. I think ourselves and Nottinghamshire are in the top 2. So it was a good match, and I'm glad we won it. Let's have a look. Yeah, fast forward to the next event. The India Tour of England is complete. Brilliant. More than happy for them. And there we go. County Cup. Ah, this is the County Cup. Right. So we've got to select a lineup against Leicester. Is that the same ones we've just picked? Looks like it. And to be honest, do I want to change it? Willie didn't play very well, so we might take Willie out and we'll put Rashid in there. Okay, that works for me. But apart from that, we'll keep it as it is. Yeah, I'm okay with that lineup. Right, so Nottinghamshire have played and won again. Let's have a look at the standings. As you can see, Division 2, there we go. We are on 21 points less than Nottinghamshire. I'm not really sure how the points work, to be honest. I don't know if you get points for a certain score, but there are 21 points ahead of us. But we're still in second, which is good to see. So we're playing at Headingley against Leicestershire this time. And obviously that's our home ground. And hopefully we can beat Leicestershire. I don't know who plays for Leicestershire of a big standard. I'm trying to think. Obviously there's a few players in there. Jake Ball, Billy Root, we know a few of them. But to be honest, I'm not quite sure. But let's find out. Very good win though against Nottinghamshire. Top of the table, and we beat them. So I think that's good. Very good stuff. Here we are then at Headingley for the match against Leicester. They have got absolutely no one that I've heard of before. Which, is that a good sign or not? I don't quite know. But here comes the toss. Again, if you haven't watched an episode before, I don't quite get why we don't get to do the toss, considering we're the captain, etc, etc, but I don't know how it works. Leicestershire have won the toss in tails, and they are going to have a bat first. So it's going to be a quick innings for us. Just going to simulate it and get to our career player. Seems 300's about the average county cricket score, so if we can get them out for 250, that's a good start. Seems like a nice day. Oh dear, they've had a bit of a collapse at the start. After the first session, 180 so for 3. Horton's gone for 99. That's desperately bad for them. But oh dear. Let's try and get them out 40 for 250. Oh my lord. Look at this. 491 for 4. Eckersley's on 225. And Ackerman's on 143. Is it fair to say this game might already be over? Jeez. That's crazy. And one of their other batsmen got 99. Oh dear. We finally broke the deadlock. But they're all out. Well, they're not even all out yet. They're all out for 609. Oh my god. 609. And where are we? What's happened? Right, apologies about that. So, where are we in the game? Well, it's the afternoon in day 2. That's just completely unrealistic, isn't it? But, Jesus. 252, 170. Wow. I think we'll struggle to get that in, 600 odd in 2 sessions. As in 2 innings, sorry. Well, we're already 38 for 2. But saying that, they had a little bit of a collapse at the start of their innings. Nearly gone for a duck there, oh dear. Wouldn't be the best way to counteract that other wicket, would it? They had a bit of a collapse. They're about 60 for 3. But obviously, the 400 scored by those 2 batsmen was absolutely huge. Bit of a slower fast bowler, which is a bit confusing for me. About 65 mile an hour, so the timings are all wrong. But we're going to have a few dot balls to start our innings off. That's absolutely fine with me. Dear me, I've never been so pessimistic. 570 we trail by. Oh dear. Can you get the follow on in county? Oh dear, are we out already? That was close. Just about made it. Can you get the follow on? I do wonder. Because I doubt we're going to get 410. I might be wrong, but I don't think we're going to get 410. There's no way I don't think I'll get a double century. That's a nice shot. Bit of initiative there. We're going to have 2, stupidly. No, we're not. We're going to stay right there. Don't want to lose another wicket. Certainly not purposely. Oh, God, here comes a finger spinner. I do think, though, we've got to go for it, really. If we want to get to 600. That's a nice shot. Is that going to be 2? It should be. We should be okay. Yeah. It's gone to the wrong end. See, James Taylor knows what I'm on about. Come on, then. In comes Sykes. Again, hit exactly where it was last time. Predictable, I'd say, but clearly not. And that's a game that's installed. Lovely jubbly. We're playing a little bit of Splinter Cell Conviction later on. Free game of Xbox Live Gold about 6 months ago. I thought, oh, I'll actually download it, shall I? It is amazing though, the only games I play at the moment are Ashes Cricket and Football Manager. It's a fun life. Right. 4th delivery of the over. 2. Can we get another 2? Should be able to. I'm funny, aren't I? Dear. Another 2 there, and that's 6 off the over so far. Good stuff. Just trickles up the run rate, doesn't it? Which is all that matters. I feel like we could be possibly doing 4 videos covering just this match. Or maybe not that many. Maybe it might all be over by the end of this episode if we bottle it. But I'd like to still be in at the end of this episode. Because I do think that we might well possibly, if we're not in any... Oh, what happened there? I thought we were out. But no, it was all a bit too quick. Balance gets a single. Off the second ball of the over, sorry. Here comes this slow quickie. Very confusing. 4th ball of the over. Where do we aim? Do we aim there? There? I don't know. I don't like this way this bowler's bowling. Obviously, you can't help it, but he's bowling a little bit slower, which just completely knocks me out of proportion in terms of timings and everything. We're not out yet, though. So we haven't had a complete disaster. We're still in single figures, though, bear in mind. Another dot ball there. And this innings doesn't seem to be getting going. Needs to be tuggling along a little bit, but it's not particularly going. I mean, balancing on 15, ourselves are on 9. So there's nothing, well, there's certainly not a 250, 170 like partnership there. Certainly not. In comes Sykes, 3rd delivery of the over. That's more like it. Will that be our first boundary of the innings? No, there's a fielder there. But we'll take the 2. They've got on where we were doing well in the last match, haven't they? Where we were doing well in the last match was down that area where I'm pointing now because there was no fielder there. And we just got so many fours, and I suppose every time you go for a 4, if you're stopping 2 runs, that's good efficiency. You know, that happens 100 times in a game and you're saving 200 runs. Doesn't sound like much, but it is, definitely. 2 dot balls though following that too. But luckily we're in double figures now, so it's not been a complete failure as this innings. In comes Sykes. That's a little bit late. Is it going to be another 2? It's going to be quite close actually, but he's thrown it to the wrong end again. Oh dear, it's whacked off the fielder's head. That slowed it down, but I think we were alright, but we were going to make it anyway. Right. Chappell comes in. Looks like a faster ball than the other chap, but not that fast. 76. 75 mile an hour even. Not 76. Which is alright, but it's not that quick. Especially compared to some of the bowlers we're used to facing anyway. And he comes. That's a good ball. Lovely. 3 ideals. Tick, tick, tick. Is it going to still not be a boundary though? Must be. Well, I'll say it's a long boundary, but we've played here. Well, this is our home ground. We play here a lot. But the boundaries seem a lot further away. Whether that's because the bowling's a little bit slower, so therefore the connection to the ball, it's not making as much momentum, etc. I don't quite know. But we'll call this the last over of the day. And then Tuesday's video can be the rest of this innings. Wouldn't be a long video, would it? If we got out there. Deary me. Obviously, if we got out, Tuesday's video would be the rest of the test match. But just theoretically, we should do alright. So it should be another 2 there. Bit of a weird angle to hit the ball at, but it's runs. Runs are runs. You don't look at the end of the game and think, ooh, how did I score that 2? You might look at the shot that you got out on, or the fancy shot you scored 6 on. But not everyday shots. But they're the ones that make the run counts. That was dangerous because we let ourselves in for an LBW. Obviously, it was way too high. Wasn't going to hit the stump, but for some of the umpires in this game, he could have possibly been out. That's a Yorker. That's a nice shot. Is that just going to be a single? It is. 66 for 2. Is that it from Gary Balance? What's he going to do? Right, the game's saving. That should be an appropriate point to go, and that is. It's the end of the over, and we're 70 for 2. We're going to leave it there today, folks, on today's episode. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment your views, and subscribe to the channel for more Ashes cricket content. The next episode will hopefully be on Tuesday, but I can't promise anything with the imminent release of Football Manager, and that'll obviously be my priority. But obviously, Ashes cricket is very important to me as well. Let me down in the comments, have we got any hope in hell of getting that 609? What do you guys think? Thank you very much for watching, folks. I've been TIJ, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.